Elizabeth?
You are right about that, Brian. Well, remember the scene from The Devil Wears Prada?
Nothing is flying out? What do you mean nothing is flying out? It's from Miranda Priestley, and I know that she's a client of yours who's flown with you before. Yes, yes, hi, I need a jet from Miami to New York. Yeah, sorry, hold on.
What?
Hello? Miranda, hi. Look, I'm trying to get you a flight, but no one is flying out because of the weather.
Please, it's just, I don't know, drizzling. Well, someone must be getting out. Call Donatella, get her a jet. Call everybody else that we know that has a jet. Irv, this is your responsibility. This is your job. Get me home.
That might sound pretty familiar. If you have plans to get out of town this President's Day, the weather is not cooperating.
But don't worry, we may be able to save your trip. Here are some helpful tips to save the trip. Travel expert Cecile Raubenheimer. Good morning, Cecile.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
This is a mess in New York. This is a mess down south, around the country. What can people do on this holiday weekend upcoming to save their trip? Let's talk about it.
I definitely think first, right out of the gate, two things very important: information and timing. It's very important to be able to just track your flights, know where you're going, and go online and be able to really.
So number one, you should be able to reroute your itinerary.
So you hear storms coming. You understand it's going to be a busy travel weekend anyway. Get online. Don't get on the phone.
Online's always easier. Ultimately, if you don't have to travel, don't. But if you do have to travel, being able to reroute and book your flight online makes a big difference. And those lines at the airport are just going to be so long. You know, the ticketing.
One of the things that you've talked about is strategic packing. Now, that sounds really difficult. What does that mean?
It's one of those things. I mean, ultimately, when you know you're going to be in the airport for a long time, little things like picking a carry-on that actually has wheels,
yes,
and making sure your carry-on has compartments so that you can put your laptop in, and it's easy to remove. Making sure you have shoes that are easy to remove. I mean, certain things like that really can kind of expedite security lines.
In a situation that we've been in, I mean, this January, 40,000 flights were canceled. It's 4 times the amount from the past 2 Januaries, okay? So do the alerts that you get on your phone, is that something you suggest to get those so you're aware of what's happening?
Definitely. Most airlines, when you actually book your flight, you can, they'll let you know, do you want to get your alerts via text message, email? And it's just great to use your phone to be able to stay connected and know what's going on.
Sure.
And there's all kinds of apps in terms of Flight Alert and Twitter and like that. Kids, we've all traveled with our kids.
That's the X factor.
Tell us about traveling with kids. What do we need to be doing? Should we be making dinners, sandwiches? You say make it a game, the whole process.
Ultimately, I mean, that's the one thing, is it's a great opportunity to be able to spend some time with your family. It sounds bizarre, but being able to go and download some movies and say, you know what, you're going to just camp out in the airport, watch some movies, do a whole marathon, do some jumping jacks. Just find ways to make the experience enjoyable.
Sure, because it is stressful. You've got 3. We've been stuck in an airport before 8 hours on end.
Oh.
You basically say, let's have a game. Who can have more fun?
Exactly.
And then acknowledge. I think you acknowledge that it's hard. And what snacks is my remedy for most things. I know you agree with me on that. Pack some snacks, you say.
Because you never know. You get hungry, and then everyone's grouchy and irritable, and the lines are very long. You can always make sure you check with the airlines, too, if they can offer you meal vouchers.
No, my wife always has peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and there's about 10 of them, and then they're even good when we get there. So that's
perfect.
Great.
She's a woman after my own heart. I like to be prepared with a lot of snacks and extra diapers. That's my strategy.
These are great tips, Cecile. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. Well, good luck. Everyone's got to just stay safe,
Yes.
Absolutely.
Travel safe.